Does the opposition's rejection of Sosma signals the end of the MoU between them and the government? Aira Azhari from the Institute for Democracy and Economic Affairs breaks down the MoU and how the voting process was necessary for a functioning democracy.
If you read it carefully, it says that the opposition is not supposed to table a motion of no confidence to the Prime Minister, and also not to defeat any supply bill, which is basically a bill that involves money or expenditure for the country. So, and as far as the MoU is concerned, those two conditions are currently being fulfilled. You know, the recent supplementary bill was passed, and there's been no motions of no confidence to the Prime Minister. So it does not say that the opposition is not supposed to vote against a government bill, for example, right? So, although this is the first time that the government has lost a block vote, we must remember that, these things are supposed to be part and parcel of a healthy functioning democracy. So, the government cannot expect to get their way the whole time. And, having the opposition vote against a couple of bills is supposed to be the whole point of the check and balance process of our parliamentary democracy.
Is there a possibility for the MoU to be suspended, and will this mean an earlier GE15?
The leaders who are calling for it to be suspended are the ones who would want elections to be called immediately after. And, the ones who do not want the MoU to be suspended, but to, continue until its expiry date, is not too keen on having elections that soon. So it would depend on which leader, which faction will triumph in that. So, and I think what I think is a bit problematic is that the factions in UMNO who want an election to be called very soon are now using this issue and this MoU as an excuse for the elections to be called earlier, right? When that's just a clear politicization of this issue. And I think the fact that even many senior members of the of UMNO, of PAS and PN were not present during the vote, I think is another issue that is quite problematic, because you can't not be there to vote and then say that the opposition is trying to dishonor the MoU.